alarm is vastly upsetting. In my head, Laurie, circa 1994, looked adorable enough in this shirt to actually brighten the day of not only herself, but of everyone around her, in those puffy sleeves, pin-tuck details, and slight, flirty ruffles. And with that vision in my mind, as Uma Thurman's body walked down the street, accompanied by a dog in a pink parka, and Andie MacDowell's hair bounced and glistened with shine in the sun, people turning and staring in her wake, Laurie, circa 1994, smiled to all. So cute in her ruffled shirt, but so humble about it. Her smile spread across her face, showing as many of Julia Roberts' teeth as would fit into her head, which was roughly about half. And with that, I made mistake number 3. I pulled the shirt off the rack and asked if I could try it on. To be honest, I was already in over my head. The boutique was very nice, and I had admired its windows for months, but had never caught it on an open day. When my luck had changed, I took the 2 steps into the store and did a quick sweep with all 5 senses, noticing A. Mannequins so tiny, I swear a bony sternum was impressed into them. B. The piping in of music overhead I couldn't possibly identify. And C. The presence of the lovely, exquisite creature positioned behind the front counter, who politely said hello with a French accent. I already knew by the international greeting bonjour that I was in the wrong space. I was the wrong size and wrong age and had the wrong wallet, but it was too late for me to turn around and swim back upriver to elastic land. Instead, I pressed on with the attitude that I'm smaller than I look in real life, and I scanned the first rack with interest. I found myself picking at a hangnail because of my quick discomfort, which is a nervous habit that I understand isn't publicly acceptable. But if faced with a choice of thumb-sucking or fiddling with my crotch, I'll eat my cuticles any day. It was there that not only did I discover that the clothes were just as beautiful as I had seen in the window, but that my size, indeed, was on the tags and, most important, on the tag of the cute shirt. "Of course, I'll show you to the dressing room," Amelie said as she walked out from behind the counter and gave me a warm, real smile. Not only did all of Julia Roberts' teeth fit into her mouth, but they were whiter. It was a cute dressing room. Full-length mirror, a nice antique chair to put my purse on, and beautiful lighting. I like that, I thought as I looked into the mirror, noting that during my most recent visit to Anthropology, the lights were so audacious, I wanted to ask the dressing room girl if she could turn the setting down from its current cruel to the next level, barbaric. Now, I know I spent over half of my life puffing on a cigarette filter, but the kitten ass around my lips in my reflection at Anthropology was so pronounced it looked like I had been injected with plasticine as I was sucking on a crack pipe. If you've never smoked, used a straw, or are still able to wear red lipstick without it spreading out like tributaries from your lips, you might not know that kitten ass is the nice term for the vertical fault lines that surround your mouth. And if you've never had a kitten, I suppose puppy ass would do. I refuse to take this conversation any further if you've never been a dog person either, since I do not know what a ferret's ass looks like. In the Anthropology mirror, I saw wrinkles, dents, flaps, bumps, and something that caused me to say to myself, I hope that's a tumor and not a horn. I was nothing short of horrified. As I sunk to the depths of despair and looked up the address of the closest cosmetic surgeon before I even left the dressing room, I tried in a panic to calm down. Every wrinkle you see is a wisdom line, I told myself in a nice, steady voice. Wear them proudly. Each one is a challenge and an obstacle you have triumphed over. You have an asshole on your face, one of my meaner voices replied.